You are listening to KSG Podcast. This is a short, crisp, concise, exam-oriented, edited editorial for civil services aspirants. In this podcast, we are going to talk about Road to Natural Farming. Source for the content is Abhishek Jain's article for the Indian Express. In her budget speech, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman reaffirmed the centre's commitment to natural, chemical-free, organic, and zero-budget farming. It is the third time in the last 4 budget speeches where zero-budget natural farming finds a mention. While the FM talked of promoting natural or chemical-free farming across the country, especially in a corridor in the Gangetic basin, no specific allocations have been made to the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. In fact, currently operational schemes such as the Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana and the National Project on Organic Farming did not find any mention in the budget. However, we hope that the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, which has received a 4.2 times larger allocation of 10,433 crore rupees, will earmark some funds for the on-ground implementation of chemical-free farming. As the ministry plans the fund utilization under RKVY, here are 8 suggestions to scale up chemical-free farming. First, focus on promoting natural farming in rainfed areas beyond the Gangetic basin. Home to half of India's farmers, rainfed regions use only a third of the fertilizers per hectare compared to the areas where irrigation is prevalent. The shift to chemical-free farming will be easier in these regions. Also, the farmers stand to gain as the current crop yields in these areas are low. While researching ways to scale up natural farming in Rajasthan, we found higher interest among farmers, especially from tribal communities who practice rain-fed agriculture. Second, enable automatic enrollment of farmers transitioning to chemical-free farming into the government's crop insurance scheme, Fasal, Bima, Yojana. Any transition in agriculture, crop diversification, change in farming practices adds to the farmer's risk. Covering such risks could enhance the appetite of the farmers to embark on the transition. Third, promote micro enterprises that produce inputs for chemical free agriculture. An often cited barrier by farmers in transitioning to chemical free agriculture is the lack of readily available natural inputs. Not every farmer has the time or patience or labor to develop their own inputs. To address this challenge, combine the promotion of natural farming with the setting up of village level input preparation and sales shops. 2 shops per village across the country could provide a livelihood to at least 5 million youth and women. Fourth, leverage NGOs and champion farmers who have been promoting and practicing sustainable agriculture across the country. CEEW research estimates that at least 5 million farmers are already practicing some form of sustainable agriculture and hundreds of NGOs are involved in promoting them. Learning from peers, especially champion farmers, through on-field demonstrations has proved highly effective in scaling up chemical-free agriculture in Andhra Pradesh. Fifth, beyond evolving the curriculum in agricultural universities, upskill the agriculture extension workers on sustainable agriculture practices. Sixth, leverage communities' institutions for awareness generation, inspiration, and social support. In other words, the government should facilitate an ecosystem in which farmers learn from and support each other while making the transition. Seventh, support monitoring and impact studies. Such assessments would ensure an informed approach to scaling up sustainable agriculture. Finally, dovetail the ambition on millet promotion with the aim to promote sustainable agriculture instead of the 2 remaining in silos. Why not promote chemical-free millets and create awareness about both? India's food system needs a holistic transformation in demand, production, and supply chain. Let's hope 2022 to 2023 is the inflection point when we convert intent into action in our journey towards achieving a chemical-free food system. That's it for this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. To join KSG India courses and to crack the ICE exam, visit ksgindia.com. You can also get a PDF of this podcast on ksgindia.com. Thanks for listening.